All right. I've got to get back to this now. But that does explain why Demeter, I guess, NATO's lab, stop by NATO's lab, NATO's lab, sorry. I say NATO. Lab and check on Demeter's progress. It would explain why all of the flowers had poems in them. You did indeed hear a hype down, Sweet Angel UK. Thank you so much for the cheer there. We've got... All right, okay, the text point, data points in the world, that's a travesty. We've barely collected any of them. But we are almost done with all of the audio logs. Whether we're going to catch them all in time, I don't know. But we will see. We will definitely see.
Climbing up on top of machines is one thing, but how does she keep them so docile?
I treat them with respect. Okay, we've got this next one as well.
A colorful discussion.
No. No, we're not going to have any colorful discussions. No. Refuse.
Check out these wares. Regret not stopping.
They say the Karja in Shadow have
Right.
machine.
I need to check on that latest data point there. So is the third one ready now? These are the two that we've seen. Under repair, under repair, under repair, under repair, under repair. Oof. So no, I don't think we've got another one ready. No. 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 No, none of them are ready yet. Oh, Parsley Bear, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Deal. 25 months. 25 months. It's more than a year. It's more than 2. Belial, that one audio log, yeah, you're absolutely right. Because we're so close to completion, that one audio log is going to itch worse than the fact that I've got like a fraction of the text data points in the world. That feels worse. Alas. Really? It feels like I'm going around in circles. Okay, we're finally here. Oh, right.
Feels empty.
No.
Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
So many things.
Would you like to buy something today?
No, thank you. I appreciate the offer, though. Okay, so this is gonna take us to one of the elevators. Yeah. Okay. So where are we headed then? Let's have a quick look. Where does it want to take us? Because that's gonna be a million times easier. You want me to be over here? Why didn't you just say so? I will fast travel. Thank you so much for the support, everyone. I really appreciate it, especially towards the end of the stream. I know a lot of you are running on fumes at this point, and I don't blame you. Frankly, it's crazy that you're trying to keep pace with me. Don't worry. If you're tired, the VODs will be there later on. Exclamation mark archives will show you the way.
Have you just polished that armor with it?
Of course.
Oh.
Isn't that a little...
What?
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said
If I
anything.
got my
You
hands
look
on Derval,
very
there wouldn't be
dignified
anything left
Thank
of him
you.
for the Oseram.
and shiny. Very shiny.
Okay. Oh, hey, Ted.
Aloy. I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire.
Very
I
well.
brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
Oh, bless.
Sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
These damn Oseram stirring up
Oh,
tensions.
shit. I'm so glad
Keeping my eyes
to see
open.
Tab. I'm legitimately happy to see him. Oh, there we go. Halloween. Logistical, take care, mate. Have a good night. And you have a wonderful everything. Take care. Thanks for dropping by. It was a real pleasure. Okay, Halloween. Travis came by trick-or-treating, dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. But not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza. He organized for Zero Dawn stuff. Seriously. As though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out of here to G Prime for final inspections with Harris and the President's delegation. Ted was here, too, and he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. Though, I guess I shouldn't complain. He wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse. Let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Oh, so he wasn't in Elysium. Ted was by somewhere else. Is it possible that he might... Is it possible he rode out the centuries that passed? Is Ted possibly still controlling things? Could he be the source of the signal? Because ultimately, where did the signal come that woke up all of the subroutines in Gaia? Because if he was building a luxury location with all of that technology, is it not possible that he could sustain the lives of a few people for a long time? Maybe his ancestors, or maybe literally him. Harry stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing on the strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the colour of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't clear enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of the European and West African Civ brigades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that scuttled across Antarctica is crossing the Strait of Magellan, about to start its death crawl up South America towards the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. And advanced elements of the Pacific swarms are already skirmishing with units on the Kalmar seawall. The noose is tightening. Projections show we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is plus minus 10 days. Not a good spread. If the plague breaks through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing. I need to get back to Zero Dawn. Oof.
Lucky that the Nora was there to protect the Sun King. What on earth were the Vanguard doing?
Okay, well, that is Teb. Well, actually... No, I definitely still need to talk to people. Oh, there we are. Right over here. Hello.
Petra. Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Osram, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
See, this is the interesting thing, is I wonder how much of this would have happened if we hadn't completed all of the side quests. Jack Kinetic, thank you very much for the subscription, mate. 2nd month, best month. Diolch yn fawr, buddy. Hi, Infernal Sheep. Hi, Aavak. I haven't watched your stream before, and I was wondering, who did your red dragon icon art? That would be K&P. Or Jackie. Comic artist. Did a bunch of fan art for me when I was doing Stardew Valley and kind of stuck. You need to test
Can
one
I
out?
try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The target should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did.
Okay. Okay, load ammo from the nearby pile. What nearby pile? Oh, okay. And R2 to release. What target am I looking at? Oh, I see. No, that is wrong. Oh, right, that's right. No.
This might even the odds.
Oh, right. I get it.
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
Okay. Glad I'm testing this out right now, because that is a very different way of fighting with things. Okay, that's cool.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Lethid?
As many
Hello.
as I have.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
Sweet. This is wonderful. We're kind of getting a lot of closure on a lot of the characters that we've helped.
Geneva, they called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion? Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them. Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
Isn't that him? From the
That's
Battle
a
of the Dawn?
nice spear,
Can be.
Lethid.
Our sands was before that.
No!
I like the way you
Really?
said it.
Nil! Oh my lord!
Nil?
Aloy. They told me your name. I said hair like a splash of blood, tenacious as a scrapper's jaws. I've thought about what you said. Every time, the wound you gave me caught on my ribs.
But I didn't wound you.
Not by metal. Still, I forgive. A duel is such a fleeting joy. If one of us had ended the other, we'd have missed all this. The weight before blood is shed. Like the scrape of a blade across your teeth.
Nil,
No.
you're making it difficult to be glad to see you. But you're needed. The battle will be hard.
Hard, I was assured the odds would be near impossible.
And you signed up anyway?
Impossible odds, fine company, killing without consequence. How could I resist?
Never change, Nil.
Well, I don't like to boast.
Never,
Keep the shadow
ever,
from falling upon me.
ever change, Nil. He is my favorite psychopath. But yeah, it feels like all of the people here are from the various like side quests. Like everything is coming together. Like it's wrapping up all of the loose ends and the story arcs. And we're seeing the effect of our actions on the world.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
This is awesome. All of these different characters here. Can I talk to you at all? Uthid, there we are.
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well.
I love how she's nodding along.
I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
I accept it.
That grin from her as well.
Meridian shall
It's
stand
amazing.
and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
It's always the ones you
It's really cool to see all of these characters together again. Oh, Alida.
Alida, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Alida. Be safe.
I have no problem with Talana Khan Padish as head of the Hunters.
That is so interesting. I'm glad someone said that.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants.
But
They'll as soon cheat you
that
as
was
look at
so interesting. And that was the quest that I was talking about earlier. By the way, chat, a bit of a sad one. A bit of a Romeo and Juliet story, really. Only a little less tragic at the end. By a small margin. I think that's all of them there. Unless there are a few more in through here. Let's have a look. Have I seen yeah, I've seen everyone now. So at this point, I can go and check on
Amazing.
the last area. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll go this way then, scoundrel.
It's too steep. Have to find another way.
Lies. Aloy Goat never has to find another way. But I'm really enjoying this, getting an opportunity to basically see where all of the work that Aloy put into all of the side quests is paid off. And Aratak is here!
Aratak? I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Araya's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
This is legitimately amazing. I mean, if we hadn't completed the DLC before this point, we wouldn't have gotten our attack here at all. I wonder who else is going to be above us.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
I should introduce you to Nil. I think you'd get on. I mean, you like killing machines, he likes killing people. Between the two of you, you like killing everything. Oh, did I miss a journal entry being complete? I do apologize if so. I must have. Oh, there's 3 of them. We've read all of these. Halloween. Last time I visited Prime. Just wrapped inspection. File damage, file damaged, file damaged. Oh, were some of them? Are some of them perhaps other types of logs, like not just audio logs? I mean, they should have an exclamation mark if it's new. I'm not seeing one right now. I don't think so.
Talana.
Hello, Talana.
Why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
And that's what makes you a good leader.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
I mean, it depends on the dimensions of Hades. I mean, Hades may be small. A lot of evil in a tiny, efficient package. In which case, I probably can acquiesce to your demand. However, if Hades has got an ego like Ted Farrow and shows up in some yonking great behemoth, then no. Nothing down here, but I haven't actually looked around this area before. Pretty. Gosh, this game is amazing though. It's such a gorgeous game. Okay, who do we have here then?
taller than the highest tree.
Aha!
These Carja in their
Allura.
frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Okay. Can I talk to the others? I would sorely like to talk to the others if I can. No, they will not talk to me. Well,
The Carja do not impress me. To build so tall is to invite the fate of the ancients.
she says to someone walking around in hollow graphic armor. I'm a little bit surprised that not more people have commented on it, though.
Greetings, Aloy. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know?
Wouldn't have asked otherwise.
All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Woof.
And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Oh. Oh. Growing up so fast.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys.
Well done, Aaron. Tempering them. Honestly, Aaron is amazing. Easily one of my favorite characters in this. Easily one of my favorite characters.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big.
Have you drunk enough for this, Aaron?
Sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right!
Yeah, that's fair.
You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
And the epic echo.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Yeah, that does actually sound like the way that Ursa would express that. I'll be proud of you if you win. You dumb lug. Oh, there we go. There we are. It's updated. Now these ones are still under repair. 1964. 1964. 65. 65. Subback Journal 66. Oh, this is the last one. We got 4 of them. Oh, actually, Gaia log 3rd of Feb. I wonder where that one's going to go. There's no room for it to be added.